all musks are different. This musk is a much sweeter musk. This is getting hard. Than the other ones with musk. Muskrat.
It's LeahMouseVlog, LeahMouseVlog, it's LeahMouse's vlog.
Well, hi there, boys and girls. Welcome to another late night candle making session. This one's gonna be a little different. First of all, I gotta be a little bit more quiet because my boyfriend is upstairs sleeping his pretty gorgeous little head, getting his beauty rest. I don't know why I feel the need to do like a stupid accent every time. Oh, I'm dumb. Okay, exciting stuff, right? Yes, Houdini. God, every time. I've been working all day on designing 10 brand new candles. That are based on popular Gothic cult classic movies. Yeah, I've literally been working all day on this. I started at about 6 o'clock this morning, did all the designs, got it all notated as to what the names were, the themes, the colors, the fragrances, and all that stuff, you know. And then I put pen to paper and got all the background images for the labels and wrote all the descriptions, all the stuff. So all that's left is I actually have to make the candles. So I'm gonna be doing that this evening. It is 8:30 p.m. and Houdini is very persistent in helping me right now, as she always is. So first thing I need to do is print out the label sheet and get that going, and I'm gonna start the water for the candles to melt the wax. She's rubbing on my arm while I'm doing that so it can get heated up and I don't have to wait as long because it takes forever for that dang water to heat up, let me tell you. In the meantime, let's enjoy these beautiful candles that I just made yesterday. I made these yesterday and they're gonna be shipping out tomorrow. And by the way, if you've ordered candles and you haven't gotten them yet, and it seems like a long time, there was a packing peanut issue, okay? Normally I don't run out of packing peanuts because I order them or I have them, or if I run out, I go to the Office Depot, Office Max, whatever, here in town and get another bag. And everywhere has been out of stock of packing peanuts for over a week and it's ticking me off. So I ordered some and it's taking forever for them to show up and they got lost in the mail and I had to make phone calls again and they finally got a hold of me and they're like, yeah, we have your packing peanuts, they'll be delivered tomorrow. And I'm like, hey, apologies for that. You can't ship the candles without packing peanuts. It's always something, right? It's always something. So I'm really sorry if any of your orders have been delayed. That's why. Packing peanut shortage. I've been trying my best to procure some. I even emergency ordered a case of jars that I didn't even need because they come in packing peanuts, but they're arriving on the same day as the actual packing peanuts that I ordered. So it was kind of moot. But anyway, I tried everything I could think of and I'm sorry. I'm gonna print these labels out now. I'm excited to show you guys. Here come the new labels, hither and thither, fly, or something like that. I'm really excited to show you guys these. I'm so excited to make them. Oh my God. I hope you guys like these. I like them. I ran them by Draco. He approves. JJ approves. I'm happy. I like these. I like these a lot. All right, here we go. Now we got to bring these over here and cut them out. Snip, snip. All right, so we've got them all cut out. There we go. These are actually a little bit different than my normal ones. I'll show you what I mean. Like this one, for example, Ouija. We've got the name of the candle, and then we down here have the scent description, right? Hair-raising aromas of rosewood and cedar, spicy clove, vetiver, and dark amber. So that's normally what my candle labels are. The new ones, however, since they're themed from movies, it's more of like an overall theme, like this one, for example. We have magenta, you know, obviously from Rocky Horror Picture Show. And instead of the scent description, we have a quote from magenta as the flavor text. You're lucky, he's lucky, I'm lucky, we're all lucky, ha 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 ha. You know, so that's what all of these are. They have like essentially a quote that goes along with the title and the theme, but But don't worry, you'll still get the scent descriptions because I've also updated my listings. I'm kind of doing it slowly one by one because it's very time consuming and it takes a while. I've done it with several already that are already listed, but all of these, I got the listings prepared earlier. Like I said, I have literally been working all day and apparently I'm not stopping. The thing with these is they're gonna have a very detailed scent profile in the listing itself. So it'll tell you the top notes. And if you don't know what that means, basically the fragrances that hit your nose first out of the scent, and then the bottom notes, which it, you know, would be what the top notes would blend down into. Fragrance is a very complex thing. They have top notes, sometimes mid notes, and then they have bottom notes, and that's kind of how you identify it. It's sort of like taste. The first thing that you taste would be one thing. Like if you took a sip of wine, you would taste one thing and then it would like bloom out into another flavor and you would taste that. That would be a top note and a bottom note thing. Scent is the same thing. It's very complex. So I have all that listed in the listings now. For these I will eventually update every single listing that exists to do that. Like I said, it's a very tedious process, but I've started working on it. So you will see very detailed scent descriptions in all the listings from now on, and particularly for these, since there is no scent description on the label itself. And also I put a degree of fragrance strength on it. We've got strong, medium, and soft. Some people message me asking like, you know, I want something with a really strong scent or I want something with a softer scent, you know, what do you recommend? So you'll be able to see on the listing itself where it falls in the scent strength barometer, I guess. Houdini, my God, she will not leave me alone. So that's the story with the new ones, and I'm really, really excited for them, and I hope you guys like them. So I'm gonna slap the labels on the jars and get set up here and pop some wicks in. First I have to make them, and then I'm gonna get started pouring these, and I gotta put them in the book, the recipe book still, but I have a sheet here, cheat sheet, so let's get going here. The majority of the bottom of these are black. Look at me being surprised all over the place. Wax is almost melted, so I'm gonna do this quick. We gotta wick quick. Black for the next one, which is Eric Draven. This one smells so good, you guys. I can't even begin to describe. When I ordered this fragrance and I took a whiff once it arrived, I was like, this is Eric Draven. Riff Raff. That's right, I did Magenta, Riff Raff, and Columbia. Of course I did. And Columbia, you remember the glitter from the Christmas Magic candle? Columbia's gonna have glitter because, you know, it's Columbia. You gotta have glitter with her sequencey and stuff. So yeah, she's glittery. We're putting in the glitter. So there we have the first layers of our brand new lineup. Yes, keep in mind these are just the first layers. They still have a middle layer and a top layer to go, which I will do once these are cool. Cool, like all of you. You're cool. Like Mary Poppins, you're cool. Oh, Houdini. Oh, I guess you guys can feel what this feels like. Gotta get that stomach beard. Soon may the Wellerman come to bring us sugar and tea and rum. One day when the tugging is done, we'll take our leave and go. Damn it, it's been stuck in my head all week. No, wait, I can do it. Soon may the Wellerman come to bring us sugar and tea and rum. One day when the tonguing is done, we'll take our leave and go. Take our leave and go. That's like a whole different throat register. Soon may the Wellerman come to bring us sugar and tea and rum. One day when the tonguing is done, we'll take our leave and go. That was close. Okay, I did it kind of once and we're not gonna try it again. I'm just gonna eat this little sandwich that I made for myself and call it a day. Now we're sitting here in the kitchen in the dark. The reason for that is that I had to turn the overhead lights off because they're really hot. So if they're off, it's not as hot, which means that the bottom layers of the candles can cool faster. Science. I don't know why I'm whispering. You ever do that? You're just being you, living your best life, and then like you turn the light off and it's like everything seems louder, so you feel the need to whisper. Everything is louder in the dark. It's actually true. I mean, it's not, but you know, it's totally true. Now I'm gonna catch up on my tea. Something about Trisha Paytas and Shane and Ryland. I don't know. I don't honestly care. It's just junk YouTube that I watch in the background for mild entertainment that it doesn't require too much focus. The cat just hit the floor. Oh, and she's here. Hi, Teeny. Okay, it's time to do the middle layers, but you can't watch because I want to watch PewDiePie while I do this. I'm gonna do that, and I'll just see you when I'm done. Okay. 6 hours later. Hey kids, it's the morning time. It's 5 a.m. See? 5:01 a.m. Central Standard Time. I went to bed at about 11 o'clock last night. So here we are again. We're going to finish up the new candles. Here they are. All ready and waiting for the top layer. I'm so excited. Yeah, y'all, I have serious dedication to my craft, okay? I literally worked all day yesterday on these things, slept for 6 hours, got right up, 5 in the morning, starting right back up again. So after I pour the top layers of these, let them cool, and then I'm gonna do the swirls along with the swirls for my orders so that I'm doing them all at once. Just makes sense. Then, I'm going to photograph them and get the photos all cropped and presentable and add them to the listings that I created yesterday and get them out there for you guys. So by the time this vlog goes up, they will be available and online and ready for purchase. Go to underworldconnection.com for yours today. Or etsy.com/shop/underworldconnection, whatever floats your fancy. Floats your fancy. Oh. So I'm just waiting for the wax pot situation to heat up a little bit. And I'm going to start with, these are white, that one's yellow, these are black, that one's gray, these two are red, this one's blue. So I gotta plan my colors carefully. I've already got blue and I've already got red, so it looks like that's where I'm starting. And yippity skippity, that's the way it's gonna be. I don't know how I do this. going to the actual job that I still have for a couple more weeks. I did put in my 2 weeks notice, by the way. I just think it's better because I've been able to do a sleep schedule that works for me and get into my own routine instead of cramming it into a necessary little cubby hole thing to accommodate the job. So when I extracted the job, it works out way better. I have my own routine now. And it works for me, and it's good. And the job was literally the wrench in that. And this way, I can work all day long, all night long if I want to. I can focus on, you know, the candles and the videos and doing what I do. Y'all better help me out and order some of these new candles because they're pretty cool. And I worked really hard on them. I really did. I worked very hard and for very long. So, you know, tear. No, I'm just kidding, but I do hope you guys check out the new candles and grab up a couple because I'm really excited about them and I made sure to make them really, really cool. They're brand new scents that I don't have in any of my other candles. All brand new. You know, the themes are similar. They're all like dark and gothy and spooky, and it's hard to have a whole bunch of variants when you have a lot of the same thing going on. These, they're obviously dark and spooky, right? But I ordered 10 brand new fragrances that I've never had or used before to use on these. They don't smell anything like any of my other candles, and you'll be able to see that in the scent descriptions if you go. Like, we've got all kinds of stuff across the board. There's like jasmine and ylang ylang, and you know, there's some amber and musk and vanilla in there too, because that's just kind of what you need for the darker undertone. However, the top notes are all different. We got like black coconut, you know, black rose, blood orange. I can't even remember some of the other ones right now, but they are like just so across the board, it's not even funny. So these are all very brand new scents. Very unique, very individual, very set apart from all the other stuff that I have. So hopefully you guys can go grab your favorites and see what it's all about. I'm gonna put some wax in here now. Before JJ left for work, we were having a conversation about Lady Gaga because, you know, she performed at the inauguration. Go Biden. Don't paint me with a political brush. I was just saying that because I'm supportive of whoever our president is, because that's what a true American does. They're like, okay, dude, you're my president. I accept you. You're our leader. I have faith in whatever you have planned for our country. Don't paint me with the Democrat brush or the Republican brush. Don't paint me with a brush. I don't want to be painted with a brush. I'm pale and I got all the ink and the colors that I want. Don't put anything on me. Yay. We have a new president. Hope he does a good job. Sweet. So anyway, we were talking about Lady Gaga because she performed at the inauguration thing, right? And we had like a little brief conversation about like how people have personalities and how we respect them differently the more we learn about them, yada yada. And well, long story short, I now have Born This Way stuck in my head. So yeah, that was that story. All right, let's start pouring these top layers. Let's do it. And there they are. Top layers are done. And once these are cool, I'm gonna throw the swirls on and we will talk about these later and you will see the entire lineup. Sound fun? I'm excited. Are you excited? I'm excited. Okay guys, so we got the new candles done. I'm so excited to show you. Okay, so remember, all of these are based off of like classic 80s, 90s Gothic cult films. And there were tons and tons that I could have picked from, but you know, I had to draw the line somewhere, so maybe sometime I'll do another slew of these. In fact, I probably will, because I have a plethora of ideas. These are the ones that I came out with this time, and let's get into these and check them out and see what they're all about. And I'm not gonna get into the scent descriptions, top notes, bottom notes, and all that in this video. If you want detailed information on the exact scent profiles of these candles, you can go ahead and check out the listings. So click the link in the description to go to my website, underworldconnection.com, or etsy.com/shop/underworldconnection, and you can look at the detailed scent profiles on there for every one of these candles. For now, I'm just going to be sort of describing them instead of pointing out the exact scent notes. One we're going to start with is Frank. Why are you wearing that stupid man suit? Frank is from Donnie Darko. He is the rabbit who, well, in case you haven't seen Donnie Darko, I don't want to spoil it for you, but anyway, so this is the bunny that Donnie Darko sees all the time and talks to, and he's in the big bunny costume and everything. Black, gray, and white candle with a red swirl for obvious reasons if you know the movie. This one smells spooky. It smells unnerving, if you know what I mean by that. Like, It's a soft scent, it's pleasant and nice, but it just has that little bit of an unnerving undertone that one might imagine from that whole Donnie Darko situation that Frank is a part of. Next, we have Goblin King. If you don't know, this is based on the movie The Labyrinth. You know, David Bowie plays the Goblin King, and he's quite flashy, you know? This is meant to look sort of like his outfit in the movie, the colors. So we've got the black at the bottom for his black boots. So we've got the blue kind of for that sparkly coat he wears, and then the gray. And then the swirl is white because he has that white floofy shirt. So the colors are meant to represent, you know, the Goblin King as a whole. And the quote on it is, "Everything I've done for you. I move the stars for no one." This one smells good. Oh my goodness. This is kind of a medium smell. It just has that otherworldly allure to it and kind of a whimsical, you know, outlandish thing. The kind of thing you would expect from the Goblin King, you know what I mean? It's kind of sweet, kind of dark, you know, all the things that the Goblin King is. And I like it. Next up is Mistress of the Dark. And this is, of course, based on Elvira. We've got black, white, and deep red with a black swirl. Revenge is better than Christmas. I like Elvira, and I'm sure a lot of you guys do too. She's sexy, she's sassy, she's spooky, and that is what this candle smells like. It smells like if you were in a room or a convertible with Elvira, this is the smell that she would be giving off. Just, yeah, that combination of just kind of spooky and sexy and just all around, it just smells like, it smells like Elvira. And next up we have, whoa, sandworms. You hate them, right? I hate them myself. And if you don't know, this is from Beetlejuice. This is a quote that Beetlejuice says, and we've got the colors here. We've got white on the bottom, and then blue, and then black to represent the colors of the sandworms, and with a red swirl on top. So that's what so if you went to Saturn, which is where the sandworms are, by the way, and encountered a sandworm, and you were breathing in the air and you were afraid and in this hot desert place with sand and just being, you know, terrified by this giant sandworm in the world of Tim Burton, this would be it. It's very nice. Again, all of these scents are pleasant. None of them are gross. None of them are overpoweringly obnoxious. I make all my fragrances pleasant while staying within the theme of what they're meant to represent, and I try to do it really, really well. I work very hard to make these good for you guys. Next up, we're gonna stay in the vein of Tim Burton here. Ice Dance. Blue, black, blue, with a white swirl. Now, this is of course inspired by Edward Scissorhands, with Kim doing her ice dance in the Edward Scissorhands doing his ice shaving, ice sculpture, flying about ice shaving thing, you know. And hi Houdini. And the quote on here is, "If he weren't up there now, I don't think it would be snowing. Sometimes you can still catch me dancing in it." And this is such a nice smell. This is a lovely smell. This encapsulates the just that feel of that relationship between Edward Scissorhands and Kim is just very kind of, you know, it's sad and morose but sweet at the same time. And then this is like the joy she was feeling, you know, in the moment when she's dancing through the ice flakes, the snow, you know. It's very nice. It's very pleasant. I really like this one. Now we're gonna move on to the Rocky Horror Picture Show. And we're gonna start with magenta. See, we got the lips back here. Let there be lips, right? You're lucky, he's lucky, I'm lucky, we're all lucky! I can actually belt that now since nobody's in the house sleeping. This one is black, red, and white with a red swirl. It's magenta, right? It's spicy. Yeah, this one's got a little bit of a punch to it, just like magenta, right? Yeah. This one is very sexy, very spicy, very spooky. Yeah, it is the perfect representation, I think, of magenta from the Rocky Horror Picture Show. On that note, we have to have Columbia. We've got the RKO Pictures thing behind her name. By RKO, to the late night double feature picture show in the back row. Okay, I'm sorry. I know this movie way too well. Okay, so for Colombia, we've got black, red, and yellow, of course, and black swirl with the glittery sparklies, huh? Because Colombia is all about that glittery, shimmery flair, right? This one is a sweet smell because, I mean, Colombia has a big heart. She does. She's wacky, but she's goofy, and she's got a big heart. So this one's kind of soft and sweet, but it's also got some character, so I think this one represents Colombia very, very well. Now, let's do the time warp again. Oh. So sorry. So if we have magenta and Colombia, of course we have to have Riff Raff. And this is, of course, the castle behind his name here. And the quote, if I can do it properly here, is, "Hello, I think perhaps you better both come inside." So Riff Raff is white, black, and white with a black swirl. Oh my, and it smells like Riff Raff. It smells like creepy hunchback, tattered coat, bouncing thumb, glorious Riff Raff. This one is very musky. It's got a lot of musk behind it, because that's what I imagine Riff Raff would smell like if he were a candle. So I made it, and I like it. I think it works very well. Okay, and then we have all the damn vampires. Of course, the A in damn is censored with a little skull and crossbones because I don't like to use bad words. It makes me not happy. I don't want to use bad words on my candles. So anyway, as Grandpa said, it's the one thing about living in Santa Carla he never could stomach. All the damn vampires. And this is, of course, from the movie The Lost Boys, with Kiefer Sutherland and Corey Feldman and all that. So if you're a fan of that movie, like I am, you will appreciate this one, because if you can see on the label, we've got Kiefer Sutherland's character here with the full moon peeking out from behind the title there. This one is, of course, red, black, and red with a black swirl. And it smells like a town full of vampires. I don't think I could put it any more clearly than that, but it's kind of a muskier scent as well. It's kind of hard to not go the musk route when you're, that sounded like muskrat. Muskrat? Muskrat. 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 It's hard not to muskrat when you're making spooky candles, because that's what gives it the spooky undertone, is some sort of musk. Not all musks are created equal though, so every time I say a candle has a musk, it doesn't mean it smells like the other ones. All musks are different. This musk is a much sweeter musk. This is getting hard. Than the other ones with musk. Muskrat. But no, this one's, I mean, it's pleasant. It's a softer, sweeter, muskier thing. And again, if you want the scent profile, go to the listing and look at it. It has the descriptions of the top notes, bottom notes. It'll break it all down for you in detail so you can see. And last but not least, this one happens to be my personal favorite. And JJ actually said the same. I ran it by him and he was like, dude, that's awesome. He didn't say it like Bill and Ted, because he's not a surfer, but he approved. But yeah, this one's my favorite, you guys. So I saved it for last. Eric Draven. It can't rain all the time. So this is, of course, inspired by The Crow, Eric Draven, and his quote of, "It can't rain all the time." And of course, it is black, white, and black with a red swirl. I know I said it earlier in the video, but oh my god. Just, like, I want to make sweet love to this candle. I know that sounds awful, but several people who have purchased my Phantom of the Opera candle, okay, have told me that they are in love with it and it smells like a man, like cologne-y, you know, sexy, whatever. This one is that on steroids. Like, this is sexy, mysterious, spooky, gothic, you know, man thing. Like, it just is. And I can't stop smelling it. I kind of want to just rub this on JJ and just No, I'm kidding. My boyfriend smells great. He doesn't need this, but no, this is awesome and I love it. I love the design of this one. It is my favorite design. I just love it. I love it so much and I love the smell. This is my favorite. It's not even my favorite movie out of the crew of ones that I made themed from, but this is my favorite candle from this batch, I have to say, hands down. There we have the new batch of candles. Go check them out on underworldconnection.com and etsy.com/shop/underworldconnection and go ahead and get yourself your favorites because I'm really excited about these and I can't wait to start mass producing these. They were a lot of fun to design and they were going to be a lot of fun to make for you guys, and I know you guys are gonna love these because I put a lot of thought into these and they're all brand new scents that have never before seen the light of day in my shop, so I think you'll be very pleasantly surprised by this line. You go do that. I'm gonna go get some more sleep. So thank you guys very much once again for watching my videos and supporting me and my shop, and I will see you in the next one. Go get some candles. Okay, bye.